I know your pain. I know you're suffering. My guitar, it would not play the notes I wanted it to play. My guitar, it would not make the music I wanted it to make. I know how it feels. I have learned to fix these problems. I have learned. It took years of searching, years of pain. But now I can share it with you, so you do not have to fear.
Let's get into tuning the guitar. So tuning your guitar by ear is not necessarily having perfect pitch and knowing what this E note should sound like. And then tuning from there. It's more like a relative tuning, so this note can be anything so long as it doesn't snap the string or whatever. And you tune all the other notes relative to that, so the guitar will be in tune with itself, not with every other instrument necessarily, unless you tune this first string to a piano and carry on the steps exactly the same. So to start off, we're going to go up to the 5th fret of this 6th string, which is the E string. So we're going to count up to 5. Kids, do you know how to count to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give yourself a pat on the back, you just counted to 5. So you go to the 5th fret and you make sure that the A sounds the same. As you can hear, it's a bit lower, so we're going to have to tune it up. Once you're at the same note, you go onto the next string and you go up to the 5th fret again. 4, 5. Okay, you just counted to 5 again. Give yourself another pat on the back. These notes sound pretty similar, but you know, you get better with time at noticing if there's a small difference. Okay, so those notes sound pretty much the same. We don't have to tune them, we can just move on to the next one. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. So for this D string, it's again to the 5th fret. It's getting pretty old, but don't worry, it gets a bit spicy just now. So if you can hear that, it's way, way higher on the G string. And if you can't hear that, you should probably click away from this video right now. So we're going to have to tune this string down. So now the G string is a little bit of a sneaky little guy, so make sure that he is perfectly in tune, because it is quite difficult to keep it sounding nice, because the smallest difference will make him sound really ugly. Now that the 3rd string is tuned, this is where it gets real spicy and changes the pattern for a little bit. Now that we have the string tuned, we change the pattern, and instead of going to the 5th fret, we go to the 4th fret. So children, what is 5 minus 1? It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we carry on the same, so we make sure that that note is in tune with this 4th fret. That sounds about right. As time goes by, you get better and better at doing it. Right now, you're an absolute noob and you suck, but you will eventually get better, so just keep going at it, and your ear will grow into knowing the notes much better. So yeah. Okay, now we're back to the standard 5th fret, so the B string is a nice little back to the system, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we tune the 1st string, or the E string, to the 5th fret of the B string. So you might notice that as the strings go higher, it seems like it gets harder and harder to tune. It isn't actually getting harder to tune, it is just that when notes go higher up, your ear notices difference in pitch much easier. So if it seems harder, that's exactly right. Perfect, in fact. In fact, it means that you have an ear. Okay, so now that all your strings are in tune, you can strum a chord. Generally try and strum the same chords that you get to know the sound of that chord and see if it sounds in tune. Then strum a few more. And if it sounds good, congratulations, you just tuned your first guitar. And if it sounds bad, that is actually fine. You're perfectly normal, and just do it again and again and again and again, and eventually you'll get it right. So yeah. Congratulations. Hope you learned something new. And yeah, I'll see you all next time.